Agency. Come on in. We're talking all things going live. Let me know where you're from as you come in. Feel free to like the live. Give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you are a subscriber. If you have not subscribed to that channel, click that option to subscribe. Appreciate you coming in. Turned on pretty early on. I'm happy about that. So let me know if you have questions as you guys come on in. As you guys can hear, I am still a tad bit under the weather. I'm still trying to get my voice back and get get myself situated. But I appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you so much for the support. We are going live as we speak. Let me know if there's any questions, friends. I always want to make sure I'm answering questions as well. My screen is loud. So let's see. Let's make sure we share this out. I think I did this already. But we'll put it again. Why not? I don't know if I did it or not, but we're going to go with it. We're going to pretend like I didn't. Trying to share my live out so people know I'm about to go live. So let me know if you have any questions. I always want to make sure I'm answering questions for folks. So if you are new to the live, go ahead and write new in the chat. Let me know where you're from. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. And if you have not been here in a while, come on in. Let me know how things are going for you. We've had a few people say that they are learning and growing and coming live. So appreciate you all coming in and visiting the live stream. So this is my 4 o'clock live where we talk all things going live. We'll bring some new friends in the room. So I appreciate you all joining me. And then we're going to get going in just a few minutes as we have new friends come on in and join the live stream. Let me know if you have any questions. And then you guys are going to see me go live in real time on TikTok as I also engage over there. So we'll get going in just a few minutes. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining. And thank you for being here. We're going to get started in just a few moments. We'll get started in just a few moments. I am going to get started a little bit. Hello, friends. How are you? Thank you for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Hopefully you like the live, and thank you so much for joining. Everybody coming in, feel free to come in, ask questions. If you could give the live a like, that would be great. That'll let YouTube know you're here, you're supporting the live stream. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and I post content. So I appreciate you being here. How you doing, Sarah? What are you doing? I am talking about all things going live. So let me know if you have any questions about live streaming. I actually do two things. So I'm co-streaming. I'm on YouTube and I'm about to be on TikTok. So I talk about TikTok because TikTok's live stream is definitely multifaceted. So I talk about how to get engaged, how to start your live stream, how to build things up. And then also what I talk about is making sure that you are going live with confidence and ease and you're building your community. So we talk about the process of going live. And so thank you so much for being here. Goodbye. Let me know if you have questions. In the meantime, if you have questions, feel free to like the live, subscribe to the channel, and also click the bell to know when I go live and post content, post content on the page. And then house rules. I like for people to be 18 years and older because you have to be 18 to go on TikTok and YouTube. I also say, you know what, if you're going to do this live streaming thing, I want you to make sure you're being professional, you're asking questions, and we'll continue to talk. And so you guys will see me in real time, talk about the process, talk about building your community, and making sure you understand to go live without confidence and ease, okay? So let's do this. Let me get going because I want to make sure I stay on for about an hour, maybe 90 minutes. I will do upwards of 2 hours, depending on what the conversation and questions I'm getting. I'm under the weather, so I've been kind of battling this whole cold sinus thing going on, and trying to make sure that I'm also staying consistent. Okay, because that's a big piece of it. You got to stay consistent, friends. So we're going to get started in just a moment. Thank you all who are here. Thank you everyone who liked the live. I appreciate the support. And then, like I said, we're going to continue to keep going. We are not stopping, okay? Appreciate everybody joining. Thank you so much. We got some friends that just joined us. If you don't mind giving the live a like, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button. Also, the bell to get notification when I go live and post content. Thank you so much. I like your hair, so curly and pretty. Thank you. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you, everybody who's coming in. You guys are awesome. If you don't mind giving a live a like, but also comment if you're new to my live. If you're a subscriber, that's awesome. Let me know if you're a subscriber already. And if you haven't subscribed, click the subscriber button, okay? But thank you all for being here. We had a nice little jump that happened just now. So I appreciate everybody who came in, and let me know if you have questions. We talk all things live streaming. So what we're gonna do is this is gonna be a playlist that will go on my channel, on my YouTube channel, and then you guys can go back and watch it. I have tons of videos from when I do this. I go live twice a day, 10 a.m., 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm in Florida. So that's the other question I get. Where am I located? I'm in Florida. So I go twice a day, and I do this to make sure people understand how to go live and how to build your community. The other thing I do is recruit, because I'm also a creator network agency. So I'm on TikTok helping people go live with confidence and ease, and you can join my agency. It's a free program. And so it's a free program because the way the algorithm works, the way the program works, is that TikTok will pay creators for their engagement in their live, and then they take a cut of that and they give a cut to the agency as well. So people are getting free services, okay? In the meantime, if you don't want to be in an agency, if you're going to be on YouTube, I also have one-on-one consultations I do. So you can go and get coaching support, guidance. We can meet, have a coaching package, but also have consultations as well. So whatever you need, I'm available. Okay. So you can go into my page on here on YouTube, click my link in bio, and get sign up for a session. So that is updated and is out there for you to engage. All right, friends. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support that's coming through. Let me know if there's questions. I always want to help and answer questions as you guys are coming through. I appreciate all the likes that have happened so far, and hopefully we got a few more people to subscribe to the channel. All right, friends, thank you so much. We're going to get talking in a second. We're going to go on TikTok. Like I said, I start over there because I want to make sure I answer questions. And then if we have questions, if you have questions, we can, okay, that's how you edit it. Let's see. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate everybody joining. Okay. And let me know if you have any questions. In the meantime, I'm always answering questions as well. So feel free to come in and ask questions if you have any. Thank you so much. We are doing something a little different this time. I like that. So, so I'll talk about this with some of my people today. Appreciate everybody coming through. Let me know if you have any questions. We will get started in a second. And let me know if you have any questions. All right, friends, we are going to get started. All right, TikTok. It is Dr. Delisa. Come on in. We're talking about live Q&A. If you are live streaming, if you're a live host, come in. We're going to talk about all things going live. Come on in and ask questions. If you are curious about how to go live with confidence and ease, come in, friends. We are trying different ways to engage. Hello, Silver Fox. How you doing? Live Q&A. Your growth questions are answered. So come on in. We're going to talk about how to grow on this app, how to build your community. Come in. We're going to talk all things going live. Hey, friend. Good afternoon. Come in. Let me know if you have any questions. This is for my aspiring live hosts, my people who want to grow. If you want to understand how to go live, it's getting better. Awesome, awesome. I'm feeling a little bit better too. Each day it get a little bit better. Thank you for that daily heart me. So come on in, friends. Let me know if you have questions about how to go live with confidence and ease. This is my live stream where I'm going to answer questions for you all, help you grow, help you feel more confident. I even thank you so much all who are coming in. I even edit the board. So I have a little tip to give about this. I found the answer to my question from earlier. We had a lot of questions that came in. One of the questions was about TikTok shop. So got a lot of answers for you all. So let me know if you have questions in the meantime. Thank you so much for coming in. So Halleck, I saw you. Halleck, you are literally you you are so inspiring, friend. I love, love, love your live streams when I get a chance to pop over. It's so good. It's so good. Your energy, everything about it. It's like, you know what? That's not what we doing. And then you're so quick-witted. That's the thing about it. Like when you say stuff and the way you say it so quickly, it's like, oh my gosh, that was so amazing. So I love it, friend. Thank you so much for coming. So my board talks about that. Thank you for the daisies. My board talks about the fact that you live Q&A, your questions, your growth questions, and hey, Coach Chantel. You caught me off guard with that one. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Um, Coach Chantel, you are one busy lady. I have to talk about you for a second, friend. You are doing it. This 40-day challenge, it is awesome because I'm trying my best to keep up. Upscale Digital Studio. Look who the captain dragged in. Hey, friend. How you doing, friend? Let me know how's everything going. You're too kind. Thank you for being such an inspiring leader. Oh no, you guys are inspiring me. I don't know if I put in my comment, I was like, look here, friend. You are the wise big sister. Okay. I love it. I love it. You are inspiring me. Long time. I know how are you, friend? I'm doing well. How are you? I want to check in on you. How's everything going? Thank you so much, Silver Fox. I see you. Appreciate your friend. Joel, how's everything going? Thank you, friend, at the vet with Bliss. But listen, oh, what's wrong with Bliss? What's wrong with Bliss? Hopefully Bliss is fine. Hey Joel, thank you for that daily heart me. Upscale, how have you been, friend? Let me know. Jasmine, I see you as well. Hey, hey. How you guys are doing? Thank you all for coming in. If you guys don't mind resharing the live, sharing it out, as well as reposting all the things. Add it to your story if you can. I appreciate all the support. Okay, for the most part. Okay, tell me more. I know, friend. Okay, for the most part. What do you? So you probably I'm gonna have to recap my conversation yesterday. You should have been here yesterday because we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about what's going on. How are you feel? You know what, Joe? It's getting better. It's getting better, slowly but surely. But you know, when you wake up and you have to kind of like get your voice going and stuff. So I sound worse than what the way I actually feel. So I do sound like I'm still congested and stuff. And so it's getting better. Early I was sneezing. It was really sad and pitiful. But I'm better. I feel better. So and this is for Holly Q. Holly Q, I'm drinking my okra water. It's in here. And I missed the okra water review. Yes, I have it. Hey, y'all, it's good. This is my third can. Now I feel like I'm like pals. I done had 3 cans in less than 24 hours. So I think she said that. She's like, you ain't supposed to drink that much okra water. But I had 3 cans in less than 24 hours. So it's good. The other can I opened, I was sharing it with my husband and my son. So that's not all me. They shared in it too. And they enjoyed it. So everybody enjoyed it. My 5-year-old, he enjoyed it. He didn't say, "Oh, what is this?" He was like, "Oh, this is tasty." He was like, "This is tasty. I like it." So, but it is good. It has it gives you the okra note on the front end, but then you get the pineapple and then you get the sparkling water. So it's good. I like it. I like the cold refreshingness of it. Holly Q said it's supposed to be room temp though. I didn't know that, but I do have it in the refrigerator now. He said, okay, okay. Yes, it's good. I enjoying it. I'm enjoying it rather. So I would definitely, I'm going to restock. I'm going to rebuy. Not a problem at all. Hey, Diana, how you doing, friend? Upscale. Let's go back to you. Circle back. Let's rewind real quick. Okay, for the most part. Let's unpack that a little bit. What does that mean? Because I mean, live Q&A. We're gonna ask questions. I want to make sure you guys are getting as much as possible. How has your live journey been? Has it been non-existent, which I suspect? But how has your content creation been? Has that been better? That I don't know. So let me know how has it been. I prefer it over ice for sure. Oh, you do prefer it over ice. Okay. Yeah, I put it in my freezer so it had a nice little chill to it, which was good. It was really good, you all. I'm enjoying it. And I could, like I said, I could see myself repurchasing. I bought an 8 pack, and so I'm almost done with 4. I got one left out of the 4 pack. So yeah, I'm gonna buy it again. So here's what I will say. I put this board here. I'm going to talk about this in a second because this board is an AI board. So I'm going to talk about what happened here. I just have it room temp in the mornings. Okay. Okay. So as your first beverage, and you remind me of there is kind of this health benefit with having the room temp beverage in the morning. Not necessarily a beverage, but room temp water. Drinking that is kind of the first thing you do. So, no lies. My main focus this year is LinkedIn. Tell me more about LinkedIn. I know that's not what you wanted to hear. No, no. I want to hear what you're doing. No. Tell me more about LinkedIn. I'm. Let me say this. I'm very familiar with LinkedIn. As a matter of fact, in my former life, when I worked at the college, my team was career education. So LinkedIn was a big part of what we taught students to engage in and to build their profile. So I know a lot about LinkedIn. I went to even one of their conferences in terms of their professional development conferences. So I do know a lot about it. So I would love to hear what you're talking about with it though. Um, and he says easier absorption. Oh, nice. I need to do that. I'm baffled by LinkedIn. What you mean? I need to get back to my LinkedIn. My LinkedIn, I have not updated in all of 2025. I did not do anything with my LinkedIn. It is still a shrine of my past self, not my current self. And so I need to go back and update it with my current self and what I've been doing and how I've improved and built up, this new purpose in life, this new professional identity. And so I need to do that. And I have not done it because I feel like, you know what? We'll get there when I get there. But I do need to go back. So I'm going to try to make that. I'll put that as a quarter 2 goal. So maybe that's where I'll put that. Let me see. TikTok just gave me the flash goal. How you doing, Christine? Thank you all who are coming in. It's ice cream cones. Ice cream cones. If you don't mind sharing an ice cream cone with me, it is the flash goal. TikTok gives the flash goal. It's 6 of them. TikTok is being very kind today. Okay, my avatar, tell me more. I don't know, is on that platform. My avatar is on that platform. That's right. Upscale Digital Designs, you studio, you are definitely very, very techy. I don't know what that meant by your avatar. I haven't updated mine in so long. I know. I need to use it more too. I don't know. I guess that's my struggle. I'm like, okay, so let me take that back. I know I have to update it because our friend Carol West, she said to update it. It's very useful for this new space of voice acting. So for that purpose, I need to update it. So that's why I said I need to get over there because I do plan on getting over there. Her ideal customer, my customer avatar. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, nice. Well, Holly Q, you knew that too, huh? Interesting. Okay, nice. My customer avatar is over there. I don't know what that means. I'm still kind of processing it. So you have an avatar of the ideal person you want to provide services to. And so your profile is made up of that avatar, or what does that mean? My customers, or your customers are over there. Okay. Um, let's see. Interesting. So your customers are over there. So you do customer sourcing, recruiting, all that stuff, and that's what you're using LinkedIn for your ideal customer. I okay. I think I got you. I think I got you. Okay. So you're working. Are you working with like small businesses, mid-sized, big corporations? Like, is that kind of what you're doing to do digital support for them? I think that's what you're saying. Okay. Um, So that's good. And then obviously individuals too that are looking for, yeah, you got it. Yes. Okay. All right. Gotcha. I got you. I got your friend. I love that. So yeah, LinkedIn is definitely useful. I think if I could summarize where Carol has talked about voice acting in that way, she was saying, you could go over there and get update your profile. And the thinking is that you want to make sure as different companies or clients, not clients, collaborations or organizations look you up, they look at your profile and they kind of see what kind of experiences you had. So you want to kind of use that as your digital resume in that way, in the way that it's intended to be. So yeah, so she was pretty much saying I need to update it if I'm going to be in that space because that's another place that people go. Yeah. So, hey, Lynn, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. So I do think that's a great idea. So I am going to get back over there myself at some point. Like I said, probably more of a quarter to, this, the first within these first 6 months, I'll get over there and update my profile and stuff. Hey, Jacqueline, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. So everybody else, let me talk about this. Yep, your digital resume is a great way to put it. Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's your digital resume. Yep. So, um, in a perfect world, the way you create it, it actually is a chronological resume where it is capturing your experiences over your professional lifetime. And so you're adding things there so people can see the vast experiences and corporations and connections you've had over a lifetime. So that's really how it's built out too. And depending on if you're going into like a voice acting, if I was to put words in her mouth again, I think the whole concept of you having different organizational experiences, you can speak to that as well. So when you're talking about doing a voiceover gig for a company, maybe in healthcare or something like that, because you've had that experience on your LinkedIn profile, they'll see you as more credible and you understand the inner workings of the organization. So that's helpful. Anyway, that's just my takeaway from what she said. But definitely connect with Carol if you're interested in that. Thank you all who are coming in. I saw you, Belle. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody joining. And definitely connect with one another. So we kind of diverted a little bit, shifted to that conversation about that platform. I'm actually going to stop because I don't want TikTok to think I'm talking about that platform. But recognizing it actually kind of connects nicely to this board. Okay. So earlier, what I showed you all, it says live Q&A, your growth questions answered. That's a board that TikTok created for me as their AI board. Okay. So if you guys heard me earlier, I said, oh, TikTok now has boards that are automatically created for you. You Wei, how you doing, friend? And so this board was created for me. So let me show you real quick. I'm gonna show you what was there previously and how I tweaked it. Positive vibes. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so when I click the wand, you can click boards in there. That's what you're gonna click. But before I click the board, I'm gonna go to effects. I'm gonna show the little effect where my hand is raised, and you guys can see that the board has gone away. And then in there is this new AI feature. So, hey friend, thank you for that daily heart me. So I've been talking intentionally in the beginning of my live. The AI is listening to what I say and is recognizing what I talk about in this live stream. They gave me like 10 different board options. Okay. And so if you see the first board over here says elevate your live sound, lighting, and presence. So thank you for that, the populars. So that board is fine. That's a great board to have on my screen. The next one over, it says TikTok. I'm going to talk about that in a second. TikTok Q&A, your growth questions answered. Now, here's what I will tell you. And then there's two other boards that are also here. It says Dr. Lisa's Live Strategy Insights, and then it says Launch Your Live Host Era Today. So these boards are boards that are automatically created by AI. They've listened to what I said. They created these boards to kind of capture the essence of my life. Okay, so that's kind of the marketing for my life. Now, the problem with a couple of these boards, this board I can use, and then the one in the corner where it says Launch Your Live Host Era Today, those two boards I could use. TikTok has a rule. You can't use a board that has a person's name on it. Thank you so much, Doris. Or websites or social media platforms, including TikTok. So the board over here had TikTok Q&A, your growth questions answered. So what I was able to do is before I came live, I went and clicked that particular board and I said, okay, TikTok, I'm going to edit that board. You got to edit boards before you go live. You can't do it in the live stream. So you got to edit it before you go live. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to take out the word TikTok and I'm going to put the word live. So that's what I ended up doing. Took out the word TikTok, added the word live to the board. And that became the new board because I was able to edit it. And I saved it and they allowed it to get pushed out. Okay? It wasn't any issues because they got to approve your boards too. And if you ever get that message that has that little disclaimer message saying personal names, websites, and social media will impact you, be pushed out to the FYP or your visibility, then your board is a problem. It did not like what you had on the board. So I edited the board and I changed it to live Q&A. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense. Drop a heart if you caught what I just gave you. If you caught what I just gave you, hopefully you did. Hey, loving natural you. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much. Hey, Okra Water, you done came back. Okra Water, I'm gonna do a halaki real quick. Okra Water, I'm loving it. No, it's good. No, seriously, it is good. I'm enjoying this. Thank you so much. I told Halakyu I'm on bottle can number 3. Thank you. You're welcome. uh, that was Halakyu. I should have did like Halakyu. Halakyu, like okra water. Push my hair back. You like the lipstick, Halakyu, too? But thank you so much. No, it really is good. I'm truly enjoying it. It is a good, refreshing drink. You said love. So no, I'm really enjoying it. It is delicious. I told Halakyu earlier that my husband, he tried it, and my 5-year-old, he tried it. And they both said it was good. Yeah. And these are kind of some finicky people. They're a little picky. They're a little particular. And they drank it. I was like, oh, okay, I like it. So they thought it was good too. Wasn't any negative thoughts. My husband was like, oh, you got another can in there? I was like, yeah, I got another can. So I had to open a can and share with them, him and my son. So hello, friends. Thank you so much, everybody coming in. I appreciate you all joining the live. Feel free to like and share out the live as well. So thank you so much. Yes, the kids love okra. They do. You know what? It's funny. My son, I don't know how many times he's had okra. Not a lot. He's a vegetable eater in general. So I don't see him complaining about it. But I don't think he's had it a lot. I'm trying to remember the time he's had it. I don't think he's had it before. I don't think so. So I need to give him some okra. So I need to give him some more okra. Charlie, how are you, friend? Charlie had her birthday yesterday, y'all. Charlie celebrated her birthday on the live. Thank you so much for the night star. Appreciate your friend. You said you're good, friend. Charlie is gonna be living off the grid, y'all. Charlie, I was tickled. I was like, is she serious? She's serious. She living off the grid. she said, I'm looking at different places to go. Thank you so much, Belle Herb. How are you, friend? And Charm LLC. Thank you for that. You guys are awesome. Oh, you did tell me about the new flavors. Thank you for the Heart Puff upscale. You did tell me about the new flavors, Halakyu. I'm excited about that. So the next order, I'll try the new flavors. Both of those are my right up my alley. pineapple, mango, pomegranate. Yeah, those are all flavors I would try, and I enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to that. It's good. The henna pineapple is perfect. It is perfect. So yeah, yeah, I'll definitely try the okra water if you guys are into to a nice, refreshing, healthy beverage. Yes, we have pomegranate coming. Oh, pomegranate's on the way. Okay, nice. Is mango there? So pineapple and mango are options. Let me know if it's there already. Um, and mango too. Okay, awesome. All right, exciting, exciting. Okay, friends. So, upscale. Keep me posted on your live journey. Let me know if you have questions. If you're gonna start this in 2026, okay. A pomegranate first for Valentine's Day and Black History Month. Oh, nice. I like that. Nice. Will do. All right, friend. All right. As far as the agency is concerned, we are doing every day in January, Legendary January. Now, is everybody going live every day? No. And we launched, what's that? Era, on? What's that? Era on? Is that a typo? I don't know what that is. Let me know. Um, I'm not sure what that is. Yeah. Um, so it's a store. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, I'm in Florida, so that's not in Florida. So you're in stores. Oh, nice. That is nice. Okay. All right. Congratulations. It's yes in California. Okay. Yeah. I was like, I have no clue what you're talking about. All right. And Sprouts soon. Okay, Sprouts I do know. And there's a Sprouts right down the street from my house. So that's good. New fancy store in LA. Okay. Okay. So is it like a Whole Foods, Sprouts, those type of places? I'm assuming. Trader Joe's, those places. Okay. That's cool. That's awesome. So yes, okay, it's like one of those shops. All right, nice, nice. So Sprouts, yeah, Sprouts is awesome. That's great because yeah, there's multiple Sprouts have kind of popped up, sprouted throughout Florida. So there's definitely some places we can go to get it. They're known for their smoothies. Okay. All right. Interesting. Awesome. Well, they're going to be known for their okra water, their sparkling okra water. That's what they're going to be known for. Awesome, friends. All right. So really quickly, did you guys catch what you say? Yes. Did you catch what I gave with the board? So I want you guys, what TikTok has done is because I'm starting to say my live stream, the topics, it created multiple boards for me. There's a TikTok shop board in there. It is a board that helps with um, you guys saw Dr. Lisa's insights and strategy stuff. It had multiple boards all surrounding my topic of live streaming. Okay, helping you go live, helping you be a better live host, helping you with elevating your live stream when it comes to your sound, your lighting, your presence. They created boards for that. They created this board and then they created what's called an engagement board. So this other board is like your mini message board. Ask about strategy, tech. This like think of this as your call to action, your call to action board. So this board here helps your audience think about, okay, what questions should I ask? How should I engage? What should I be doing in this live stream? So this is kind of what TikTok has there for you as well. Now, here's what I will tell you. Hey, Miss K Latte, if you get in trouble with TikTok and saying, oh, you're pushing people off the platform or you're doing something else, I will say 9 times out of 10, it has to do with your board. So be careful about what you put on these boards and what you state because it can be problematic because if the app perceives your language as something that is pushing people onto another platform, TikTok is jealous. It doesn't like it. So you got to be careful about what you say. All right, friends. Let me know if you got that. Let me know if you got that. Um, when it comes to when it comes to the boards, take a look at to see if you guys have that AI board feature. Okay, that's kind of the test for the next 24 hours. There's a few people who said they did not have it, so check and see if you have it. See if it's starting to pick up what you're saying in your live stream and allowing it to now be a part of different boards that you can put up. I would tell you to look at the boards before you go live. Look at the feature there because it'll show up as an AI board for you. And then also look to see if you do have it, look to see if you need to edit any of those boards first. Okay, so check to see if you need to edit. Um, Again, things are a little different. So in the month of January, this is what we said earlier, you'll notice, and I know you guys have noticed this. Your content doesn't seem like it's getting the visibility that it was getting previously last year. Your live streams are kind of up and down, up and down. So you're trying to see what's working. What I will tell you, this is an interesting time for the app right now. We just got off quarter 4 with TikTok Shop, with the Live Fest. Quarter 1 is always a little slower. January, from what I've heard and what I experienced last January, there is like this slow climb, and everybody was saying January is different. Now we do know tomorrow might be the whole official signing of the contract and all the things that's going to happen with the new buyers for US. So we kind of see our way through that. I don't want you guys to shy away and stop and don't take action. I want you to stay focused. How you doing, Danielle? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you joining again. Everybody in the room, thank you for being a title gifter of donuts. Hey, Elle, how are you, Fred? Oh, Miss K Latte, you're almost a level 25 in the room. Congratulations on leveling up to level 24, friend. Thank you, Eugene, for that daily heart me. Yeah, that's been determined for a minute now. Yeah, they talked about that last month. There's some US investors, Oracle being one of them, and some other people that are associated with investors that are going to be purchasing the app, and so all that's happening. So yeah, it's a deal that's happening. Celebrating 2026 together. Awesome. Thank you so much, Danielle. Appreciate that. Simply, how are you doing as well, friend? I see you coming in liking the live. Thank you so much for celebrating that level 9 in the fan club. You said Blue 24, LYIA 28. You are, friend. Hello, Simply. Simply, you know what? Let me ask this question. Let me ask this question, friend. Um, you you had a live that you did last week, and I meant to message you. So if you don't mind messaging me in here, it might be helpful to other people. Hey, Jassy, um, you did a live and you had movement. It was like water waves or something. Was that live studio? I guess that's my question. Hey, Charlie, thank you so much. Thank you for the populars too, Miss K Latte, greeting heart. I appreciate that, Charlie. Was that live studio? And if so, your movement that you had, was that a board? What did you do? I guess that's the question. There was another creator. She did it and she got a restriction because it said non-original content and uh, what did it say? Repetition. I think that was the word they used. And so I guess I was trying to confirm, like, did you do the same thing? Did you get a restriction? Did anything happen? Like, what did you do? No, I had that up on a computer monitor. So you did live studio. You was live on your computer, which is live studio. I missed it, level 27. Charlie, I missed that. I totally missed that, friend. Oh, up in the room. You sure did with that. Congratulations, friend. You said my cell phone was facing the monitor. So, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Let me catch you. Let me catch what you're giving. So you so you on your phone and you flipped your camera inside the app here on TikTok to face your monitor while that screen was on that was on your monitor. Okay. All right. All right. Hey, it worked. You didn't get in trouble for it. It worked. All right. No restriction, nothing from that. All right. That was different. I didn't catch it, but yeah, live on my phone. I have my cell phone stand, no trouble. All right. All right. Love it. Thank you so much. I'll tell her. That was Dr. Daryl. She had that situation happen to her. Yeah, or I think it was what's today? I don't even know what today is. Wednesday. So I think it was over the weekend. She tried it, and TikTok was like, "No, you can't do that." So she was going live studio though, and I'm not sure if her image was kind of problematic too. Maybe I told her maybe she needed to change up the image a little bit too, but Okay, interesting, interesting. That's definitely a different way to do it. So she flipped her camera. So you could flip your camera, you could show your background. And so she was showing her computer. All right, I'll tell her. I'll let her know that. That's helpful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Maybe it was because of Live Studio. Maybe, maybe it could have been because of Live Studio. Definitely could have been a part of it. Yeah. I think it was, again, I think she was trying to have the screen cover kind of with an image. And so it seemed like you had things positioned just right so that it was able to show really nicely. Because when I looked on the screen, all you saw was the waves. So I saw it. So yeah, awesome. All right, friends. Hey, I was in my live. I did a video that answered the question, partially answered the question that we had earlier today in the 10 o'clock. So if you were in my 10 o'clock, there was a live question that Queen Shine asked the question. So there was a question surrounding how do you turn off the features for TikTok Shop Live? So this is when you do a shoppable live. There's a feature you can turn on where it posts instantly while you're live the live highlights. Okay, so it'll show the highlights from your shoppable live. So when you have a product pinned and you're talking about a product, you're doing the whole TikTok shop thing, it will share that highlight to your page during the time you're in your live. And so the theory is that it's going to help drive more traffic because you're posting your page, people are viewing it, they can click and join your live. So that's kind of the concept. It does not post the link to that product on that video. You can go back and add a product link. So earlier, I didn't know, I couldn't recall the process for adding a product link because I had done it before, but I just couldn't remember what I did. Well, a girl figured it out. So I figured out what to do. So let me know if you guys, so if you are, drop a heart if you're a TikTok shop. If you are a TikTok shop person, drop a heart for me. So if you make a mistake and you post a video and you forget to add the product link, thank you so much for that, Okra. If you forget to post the link to that product, or if you do what I just said with the highlight videos, because it does not post the product link. So there's a way you can go back and do it. Earlier, we were talking about it, and one of our friends in the agency, she came up on the screen and she said, well, you actually can go to the highlight. Thank you for that, Daily Army. She said, you actually can go to that highlight and just add the product link that way. And you have two highlight videos up, but hey, no harm, no foul. And I was like, yeah, true. I said, that's a way to do it. But I said, I think there's another way to do it. And so I had to go back and do some research to figure out the way to do it. And you can absolutely do it. You can absolutely do it. And it's in your face. It was in my face. I saw it and I didn't click it because here's the issue. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. It only does it for videos that are done within the last 30 days. Similar to your live recordings. Your live recordings are only 30 days old. I don't know if you guys knew that. You only have live recordings where you can go back and look at a live. You only have 30 days to look at those. Did y'all catch what I just gave? So a lot of people think that they're there forever. They're not. It's just in the last 30 days. So the live highlights are any of the highlights are there for 30 days. And if you are going to do and if you are going to post a product video, obviously the product has to be in the video. But if you're going to post a product link, you have to do it within 30 days. Okay. So in this example, I don't have I don't have any videos, any shoppable videos I've done in the last 30 days. So I don't have an example to share with you all. But it is something you can do. Okay. Thank you all for liking and sharing out the live. If you don't mind sharing out the live, I appreciate the support. We'll see if we can get some more people in here. So there's a couple ways to do it. If you go here to, let me change the mirror. If you go here to TikTok Studio, we're going to stay on the post side. We're going to click our TikTok shop option. And then once you get to TikTok shop, you'll see here, it says the toolkits. I'm going to show you a couple different ways to get to this. Toolkit is one way to get to it. There's actually videos is another way to get to it. Okay. Toolkit here. If you scroll over to Toolkit, there's this feature called right here. It's called Product Link. But say your product link wasn't there, you can click more. You're going to scroll down to creator, shoppable content. Product link is there. Okay? So if you click the product link, any videos that you've done in the last 30 days, and again, this page doesn't have any examples, would sit here. And you can click link video. And that's how you'll get to your products and you can link them that way. Okay? So let me know if you caught what I just gave. Anybody who had ever had that problem, I'm probably gonna have to say this several times, but I want you guys to know that there's a way to do it. Hey, November, how you doing, friend? Thank you for that daily heart me. Thank you so much. Celebrating level 5. Congratulations, friend. So you absolutely can go back and add a product link to your videos. Thank you, Muku. Appreciate you, friend. Empowered her with Trisha. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Um, so you absolutely can go back and add product links to your videos if you have not done that. Hello, God bless. Thank you so much, friend. If you forgot to do it, or if you have any of those highlights, you can go back and add it. Okay. So I want you guys to know that that is a way to do it. Let me know if you caught what I just gave. Say, drop a sticker, Dr. Lisa cares. Dr. Lisa cares. So let me know if you caught that. And I want you guys to not be afraid of TikTok Shop. So if you are somebody who has TikTok Shop, you can get to those videos. I'm sorry, you can get to that link page. There's actually another way too. When you're on your page, let me go here. I want to show you guys all the different ways. Hey, Coloring Gems, how are you, friend? If you're here and you click, I'm sorry, let's go back. If you're here and you go to your shopping cart, TikTok Shop for Creator Center, that's it. That's another way to get to that page. And then you can go on under the toolkit and click the link products, or you can go down here to your videos. If you go to the videos, you'll see product links there. So ultimately, you're getting to the link products page. That's what you're trying to get to, the link product option. And that's where you will see the option if you did a video in the last 30 days that had a product in the video, then you should be able to see that video, okay? And you can go, if it was a shoppable live, if it was a shoppable product video, you can go back and add those links to that product video if you forgot to do it to begin with. And you know, that's the whole thing. A lot of people will forget to do that. So you want to make sure you go back and add it, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. Hey, how you doing, Coach G7? How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if there's any questions about that process. Thank you. You're welcome. And that's for people who have TikTok Shop. So the person who came in earlier, she had TikTok Shop and she was trying to figure out how to turn off the highlights. So that was the main thing. You said van. What's that mean? You go over that. I want to do add product links. Start over for me. You want me to cover what I just talked about again? Coach G7, I think that's what you're asking me. You want me to repeat that, friend? I'm happy to repeat it. We were talking about product links for if you have two different things I was saying. When you go live, if it's a shoppable live, you can turn on a feature that instantly adds highlights to your page. So let me show you real quick. This is my shop page. These are highlights. I was in my live. I was doing a shoppable live. I was talking about NeuroGum. You know, I like NeuroGum. I still got some NeuroGum here. And so I was talking about NeuroGum. I had this product pinned. I was talking about it. What TikTok did was send this highlight. They posted this highlight. And this video has a lot of views to it also. It's like 1,200, almost 1,300 views. So they posted this for me. I didn't do that. TikTok put that video on my page because it's a highlight from my live stream when I was talking about that product. Okay? So because they posted that video, I can, and let me know if I need to talk about that. Let me know if you don't know that is a thing that you can do. I'm happy to go over it. But because they posted that video, The link to that video, to the neural gum, is not there. They just posted the video to get more visibility to my live stream while I was talking about the product, the neural gum. And so ideally, by being posted to my page, you get more visibility. You said, I did not know. Yeah. Yeah, so you could turn on that feature. All that in the room. Thank you so much for being here. If I missed you, let me know if you're new to the room. So I'll show you how to do it in a second, how you can turn that feature on and off. I actually just posted a video about it too. But thank you for the follow, friend. So what I will say is how to add the link is the question. Hello, Allow Ministry. Thank you so much for being here. Stephanie Lewis, how you doing, friend? Thank you for joining. So let's talk about how to add the product link. So this video, it's an older video. These videos were done longer than 3 months ago. I mean, I was 30 days ago. So it has to be within 30 days. Thank you for the daily heart me. It has to be within 30 days. And the videos will show up in your feed when you click to the product links. Hello, friends. So if I go, I told you there's multiple ways to get to it. If I go here, I want to get to TikTok Shop for Creator. And then I want to get to product links. Product link is there. And if I had videos that were shoppable videos that were done in the last 30 days, which I don't, because I haven't gone on this page and done shop in a while. And so if I had some videos, they would show up here. And then when you click to the video, you'll see where you can add the products from your showcase. Hey, Blueberry, thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you have any questions about that. But that's how you can add product links. And like I said, there's multiple ways to get to it. You can get to it by clicking more. You scroll down to the content side. Product links is there. If you want to go down here to videos, product link is there. Okay, so that's what you're ultimately getting to. You're getting to the product link feature. And then that's where you can add a product link. If you forgot to add it to your video for shop, or if you did one of those highlights, one of those highlight videos popped up for you and there's no product link, because it's not going to be a product link. If there's no product link, you can add it that way. Okay. Coach G7, let me know if that's what you were asking. Hope, thank you for joining. Others coming in, thank you for joining. Let me know if you have questions. As you guys know, I talked about this board. It's called Live Q&A. So if you guys have questions, let me know. It says your growth questions answered. So if you want to learn about growing, if you want to learn about shop, if you want to talk about other things when it comes to going live, let me know. I'm happy to answer those questions. In the meantime, let me talk about how to get this highlight video. Like I said, these are all highlights from a shoppable live I had done. So they added these products. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go live. So I'm going to go live this way real quick. Okay. If I was going to do a shoppable live, I need to add products. So I'm going to go to the business center. Be nice. Hold on. Let me see. It doesn't like my page. I'm going to click TikTok shop. And now it's thinking, and it's asking me to add products. Hey, Miss Darlene, thank you so much. So it says add products. And so we're just going to click a couple products to add so you can see the option. Okay. And then I'm going to say done. So I added just 2 products. This is the page I want you to get to. Okay. So this is the page I want you to get to. Hey, Miss Darlene. So I added these 2 products in my shopping cart. Highlights. Okay. I want you to get to this portion here. So if you click highlights, it now has the option for you to automatically post up to 10 auto-generated highlights to attract more live viewers. So again, these videos are posted while you're live. They're going to be posted while you're live if you turn this on. They're going to be automatically posted while you're live. And you can turn that feature off if you need to. And then it says who is it visible to. You can turn it on to be visible to certain people. Nice. And so you can make it for everyone, which I had highlighted, or only you. And if you want it to be only you, you might want to decide if that video is worth posting or not. Or if it's only you can change it to everyone. You can always go back and change in your privacy settings if you want everybody to see the video. But you can also add the product link. So, because these videos will not have a product link. Okay, when you turn on this feature, it's not going to have the product link. If I turn this on, it's just going to be a post without any link to that product. So you have to go back and add the product link. Okay, so let me know if there's any questions about that. Did you catch what I was given? Let me know if that was helpful for you all. Who in the room has TikTok Shop? Put in the chat me. And if you don't have TikTok Shop, let me know. You said, can I repeat that? Can I repeat that, please? Which part? Me. You got TikTok Shop? Okay. All right. So if you ever are in a bind, you forget the product link, you can add it. And if you want to turn on this highlight feature, you can do that as well. Let me know what part did you not catch. So when I go live, I haven't gone live yet. When I click this second go live, that's when I'll go live. But before I go live, I want to turn on that highlight feature. And I want to make sure I add products to my shopping cart. Okay? So we got 2 products added. We got this highlight feature up here. So that's how we turn on the highlight feature. If I click the highlight feature, I have it turned on automatically. I can turn it off. Hey, Kim loves Jamaica. How are you, friend? And I also have who can see it. The highlight feature is great. I didn't know about it. It saves time. It does. It does. If you're okay with how your shoppable live is set up, absolutely. Some of my videos are cringe a little bit. And the edits, I would probably edit it a little differently as well. But at the end of the day, it's content. It's content. It's talking about the product, as well as you do tend to get more visibility on those posts because TikTok is pushing you out. So you tend to get a little bit more views on those videos. Hey everyone, hey y'all. So yeah, so you can turn that, hey Coach Jessie, I see you. Kim, I see you as well. So you can turn that feature on or off where it can automatically post, and you can change who can see it. So you can make it just you, or you can make it you or everyone. Okay? So that's how that works. It is a time saver. If you're somebody like, oh, I want to, and sometimes we get caught up in just being perfect. I tell you guys all the time, don't get caught up in the perfectionist stuff. If TikTok makes a clip, go ahead and go with it. Now, like I said, they're not perfect though. They're not. They'll have a video that they're talking about the product, and then they catch you at a weird moment where you're describing the product. It's like, oh, was that really the best place to do that clip at? And so just know sometimes it's not going to be a great clip. And you can decide if you want to make them private in the beginning, and then you can go back and change the privacy settings to everyone. You're expecting a storm, so change of schedule today. Oh, okay. Because you were going to go live at 4, which is now. Okay. So you changed your plans. Okay. And so, and then the live recording is there too. So you can see where it's at. Okay. So let me know, November, was that what you needed? Did you need it to go? What else did you want me to repeat, friend? November, did that help you? Anybody else want me to recap that? So you can add product links to those videos. Those videos are highlights that TikTok will push out for you. I'm Read Unstoppable. Thank you so much, friend. TikTok will push those highlights out for you. And then just know that you can always go back and add the product link. Okay? So yeah, we were talking about, yes, ma'am. It did help. Okay, perfect. We were talking about this earlier today because somebody came in a live and it was like, how do I get rid of those highlight videos? Because, for her, she was like, I don't want all those videos to pop up on my page. That's not helpful. Well, we talked through it and showed her where she could turn it off and on. And then when it comes to the product link, I couldn't remember like, how do I get to it? And how you doing, Melody? I did, I was in the right place because I clicked the product link, but by the videos not being there, I was like, well, maybe that's not the right place. So just know those videos will expire after 30 days. So you will not see them. Okay? You will not see them there. All right, friends. So you want to make sure you're well aware of that, and you are. You said, "Oh, okay, yep, yes." It's just like when you think about the live recordings; they expire after 30 days. So that's what's happening. So, like your live recordings, they go away after 30 days. So you guys have to make sure, right, that if you missed a video and you didn't add the link to the product to it, you can go back and edit and add it. Okay? You can add it that way. All right. Any questions about that? My friends who do shop, let me know if there's any questions about that. I don't want you guys to feel out of sorts, like you can't. Um, you know, shop is trial and error, but I want you guys to feel confident that you can do it and you can build your community, okay? And build a following that will engage with your shop content too. Let me know if there's any questions. Thank you all who are here. If you are new, hey, Love Petals, look at your level 13. Awesome, friend. Awesome. Academy of Earl, thank you so much for joining. Others in the room, if I missed you for whatever reason, feel free to comment new to the room and I'll answer questions. So thank you so much, Crafty Auntie Shelly. Hello, friend. Hey, Academy of Early Horizons. Hi, how are you, friend? Thank you so much, Elle. Thank you so much for coming in. All of you who are coming to join, thank you for that daily heart me. Um, if I did not, like I said, if I did not see you, I apologize. I want to make sure you guys are seen and heard. So, two things we just covered. We covered highlights and we covered link products. These are both TikTok shop features. Okay. So, I did a video about highlights and I covered the link products really briefly at the end. But recognizing I wanted to make sure I got content pushed out. That question that was asked was a great question, and I wanted to make sure I covered it in my content. So here's what I will tell you. If you are a live host and viewers are asking questions pertinent to your topic, pertinent to your niche, make that content. Make that a question that you answer for your community. Why not? Okay, so just make that content for yourself so you can easily have that as another way to connect with your community and they can see that. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let me know if you meant to write that. Crafty Auntie Jelly. Hi, everyone. Okay. I was like, oh, is that what we doing? Level 19. Congratulations. How you doing, friend? No problem. No problem. I knew it wasn't intentional. I was like, okay. Congrats. I love it. So let me know if there's any questions. So Crafty Angie said, let me send this child some heart puffs. Let me get some poplars. I knew you didn't mean to do it. She was like, let me send something to her because I did not mean to do that. All right, friends. All right, so let me recap because some of y'all might have missed my earlier conversation about the AI. Thank you so much, Love Petals, for the heart puffs and the populars and the rose. Thank you so much, friends. Um, I don't know if you guys caught what I talked about earlier. I'm just going to recap because if you guys have questions, especially my new friends in the room, let me know if there's a question you have. If you have an engagement question, Wendy, Cindy, Grace, how you doing? Apologies, no problem, no problem. It was cute. It was cute. You know, I'm usually quick. I'll be like, let me mute this. I was like, I know, she didn't mean to do that. But let me say this. So with the AI board, so that's what this is. Live Q&A. your growth questions answered. Let me know if you have questions, first of all. But this board, I actually had to change it. Okay, so I had to edit this board before I started my live. I tell you guys all the time, boards, you can't change the words once you start going live. So you can edit. And this is an AI board. They created this board as an example of something I can use. And I realized the word that they have here, I say live here, but they had TikTok. They said TikTok Q&A. So I was like, you know what? TikTok doesn't even let you put social media. So I took TikTok out and I just put the word live. Okay? So I want you guys, if you're going to use boards, know the rules. There's a board that says Dr. Lisa on it. I'm going to change that board out. Because again, you got to be careful about what you use and what you put, and it can, and will suppress your views. Okay? So for that board, I'll just change it to Live Host Insights, something like that, where again, it's not a person's name, it's not a web page, and it's not a social media platform. Even TikToks you can't use. So you got to make sure your board is in compliance. They'll review it, they may approve it, but know that that board could cause problems for you, because if they feel like you're pushing people off the platform, that's a no-no. Okay, so you'll have issues with the board because of the words that are on that board. All right. Who in the live uses boards? Who uses boards? Oh, thank you so much, November. I see you pushed that posted a highlight. Who uses boards? Do you guys use boards? Me. Yeah, so the boards are important. I think it's a great way, especially if people are scrolling the streets and they see your board. Your board, they'll see. They do see that. Me when I see them. Yeah. So are you saying that the board feature is gone away? I apologize. I wonder if it went away, Coach Jesse. Remember, sometimes it was there, sometimes it wasn't. It was kind of acting weird in the month of December, maybe even November. I wonder if it was trying to do this update. There's so many updates that were happening, still in and out. There's so many updates that are happening that people were saying, including me. You would see the board one day, someday you wouldn't. One day you wouldn't. The board would come back and then you wouldn't see it. So I wonder if that's part of what's happening. Where are the AR boards? I hate to ask. Oh, no, no, no. Definitely ask. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, friend. So let's go here. Exactly. So if we go to the live side, we're on the live side now. Okay. TikTok has it where let me remove these products. My board is wonky. It goes away, then comes back. I wonder if that go away, come back is because they're trying to get this update to happen. So I haven't checked on this account. We're about to find out together. I'm not sure if this account has it. So we're gonna go to settings. We have boards here. It's under settings. It's not there, y'all. This account doesn't have it. It would show it like right here. So it says your boards, it would say AI boards, and it'll scroll down and then list all the boards that I've used. Okay. So here's where you go before you go live, where you create the board. Okay. So you'll see here where it's general. General is this board. Multi-guest is when you have a guest panel. So this is when you have the panels. And then you can create. And then what will happen is these are templates. But you absolutely could use that template. And if you want to edit the words, I could put live host era. So that's there. And then this one, you can revise it. You can put it up there in the trash can. Okay. So that is, and so let me, let me put the word TikTok. I'm going to put TikTok. Okay. Okay. So TikTok's here. Hey Jade, hey everybody in the room. I appreciate you all. So we got TikTok here. I'm gonna show you real quick. This is where TikTok is a no-no. If I hit save, let me show you what's gonna happen. That message. That message pops up and it says, please note that including personal information, external party web links, prices, or other social media platforms on your boards may impact how your live is recommended to viewers. So they're going to suppress your views. You won't get pushed out. All that's going to happen. They gave you a little disclaimer, and they really bad because they say save. So you can save this board, but recognize TikTok's like, it's up to you if you want to save it. You just won't get pushed out. So don't save this. Okay, so cancel. Change out your board. I'm going to take the word TikTok off of it. So now it's there. TikTok is taken out. And now I'm going to hit save. I don't get that message. Okay? So if you ever get that message, it does not like your board. Doesn't like what you're doing. Doesn't like what what you put on that board. Just make sure that whatever you put, and then you'll see right here it says under review. So TikTok still has to approve it. So it just approved it. So now I can use that board. Okay? So what I would do is just click the word use and it pops the board up. And that's it. My board is there. Okay, let me know if that was helpful. Let me know if that was helpful. Say yes, Dr. Lisa cares. Can I get a Dr. Lisa cares sticker? Anybody? Anybody? Let me know if there's a sticker. And if you don't know where the stickers are located, let me know. Thank you for showing that. You're welcome. You're welcome. So boards are helpful, especially again, if your topic is a topic where you want to make sure people understand what the topic's all about. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hey, Mercy. Afternoon, just stepped into the room. Appreciate you, friend. And so that's boards there. Let me show you what the boards look like here. Let's do this. And so here we go. And this is the board I was trying to show you guys. Thank you so much, Charlie. I see you, friend. Thank you all for coming into the room. I see you. Actually, you just stepped into the room. You're welcome. Okay, so you guys heard me say these boards here are the new AI boards. See that? These are the AI boards. You saw me talk about that. Good evening. How you doing, Carla? Thank you so much, friend. So you saw me talk about these. These are AI boards. So let me see. I'm sorry. So when it comes to the language on these boards, see this board here? I don't know if you guys caught this. It says TikTok Q&A. What's going to happen with that board if I try to use it? TikTok's going to get mad at me. At some point, it's going to say, you know what? That board is problematic. I may get a message saying I'm trying to push people off the platform. It could say any number of things, but that board is problematic. Okay, and then it's here is fine. It says elevate your live, sound, lighting, and presence. And then the last two boxes, it says Dr. Lisa's Strategy Live Insights. And then the one over here, it says launch your live host era today. And these mini boards you got to be careful with too, because those mini boards may have also features that are not acceptable, verbiage that's not acceptable. So you got to be careful with those boards too. Okay. So again, this AI feature, try to make sure you are training the algorithm on what your live is all about. Where do you see those? I'm unfamiliar. The boards for those are boards, and then it's the AI boards that come with them. And so if you are a live host, um, those are AI boards that are created. So if you're a live host, you can go into the wand here, and if you're a live host and you're training the algorithm to understand your topic, it's going to now create these AI boards. Okay, it's going to create those for you. And so what I was showing is that you got to tweak those boards, because those boards will have verbiage that are not in compliance with TikTok's rules for what can go on a board. You can't use social media, including TikTok, as a word on your board. You can't use websites, or you can't use pricing or anything like that, or someone's name. Thank you so much, November. Appreciate you, friend. So keep that in mind. Angelique Ellis, thank you so much for the follow. So definitely keep that in mind. So when I talk about my board, I edit this board because this board actually had TikTok in it. This was an AI generated board. Thank you, Lady Exclusive. This board had the word TikTok in it, and that's a no-no. So I removed TikTok and just put live. Are you using TikTok Studio for your live or your phone? My phone. So this is my cell phone. Yeah. So yeah, so this is my phone. Let me know if there's questions about that. Hey, Lady Exclusive, thank you for the shares. Hey, Coach Carol, the voice guru. Thank you so much for being here as well. So, Coach Carol, did you get my video about the shop stuff? I sent you a video just explaining the process to add a product link. So that was a question of um, topic of conversation earlier today too. Um, so gotta go look. Okay, that's fine. I just sent you a video on how to do it, just in case you got to the point where you added a product, you didn't have the product link, and I showed you how you can add it after the fact. If you do a highlight because you did a shoppable live, you can add the product link after the fact. Okay. FYF, thank you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the support. Any questions, my friends? Like I said, live Q&A, your growth questions answered. I'm happy to answer questions. Thank you for the populars, friend. Can you send it? Can I send it to you? Absolutely, friend. Let me send it to you. I'm going to send it to you on my shop page to the Fab Lab. I'll send it to you right now so I don't forget, because it was sent. I sent it to myself. So I'll send it to the Fab Lab. Uh, that way you can have it. Um, oh, never mind. Coach Jesse Motivates popped up. So I'll send it to that page. That's the one that popped up. Any other questions about that? So I sent it to Coach Jesse Motivates so you can see it that way. Once I leave an agency and hit a certain amount of diamonds, you can't switch to a new one. That's not totally true. That's not true. Yes, and thank you. You're welcome, friend. Yeah, that's not totally true, Lady Exclusive. So here's what happens if you so when you leave, you have a 30-day notice that you submit, and then there's a 2-month cool down. That's what they call it in their technical way, before you can go to another agency. So essentially 90 days. If you are not earning the way you used to, then with that cool down coupled with, hey, Dr. Darrell, stay with me for a second. I'm gonna recap something. So when that cool down happens, and then the 30 days for your notice, you you can't make $5,000 over the last 5 months. So essentially, you have this 5-month period. So the 3 months plus additional 2 months that you can't be a high earner. If you cool all the way down over that time period, you can reapply to an agency. So that's how it goes. So you can apply if you're not a top earner. And typically that's what happens. Like during that time, you get iced. You cooling down. So you won't be able to you probably won't earn the way you once were, and then they'll let you join an agency. Okay. Yeah, so and then depending on what your status is and how much you've earned, you can get an elite stick invite. So that's another way to do it too. So there's a couple ways to do it, but yeah. But typically it's based on your earning. If you earn too much, you got to earn less before you can join an agency. Okay. Hey, Mercy. So, Dr. Darrell, this is for you. Did I say enough about the board, the highlight video when it comes to adding product links? Let me know if I need to recap any of that. I'm happy to recap it. Um, Dr. Darrell, our friend Simply KB. Simply, are you in the room still? She was here earlier. So she answered a question I had. I had seen her live and she had like a wave motion going on. So what she ended up doing, I was like, oh, how did you do that? Did you do live studio? I know Dr. Darrell used it, but she got a restriction. Did you get a restriction? She's also in the agency. And she said, no, she didn't get a restriction. What she ended up doing was using her phone and pointing her phone to her computer, her laptop, where that screen was on there. And that's what you saw. So that's just kind of a workaround. I don't know if that's something you would want to do, but she used her phone to show the image and she didn't get in trouble. So that's a way to do it. I thought that was pretty smooth. So I did get the flash code. Thank you for asking. They never helped me earn. I did it all by myself, so I would have to slow it down just to get in. You probably would. Thank you. You're welcome. I just thought that I would share that with you. Interesting. Yeah, she flipped her camera and was showing because she was doing it for her meditations also. And so she was showing her computer screen while that image was kind of a motion. And it was like a wave motion that was happening on her screen. Um, oh, Shay Sprays, you have 100 comments. Yeah, so Lady Exclusive, yeah. So, yeah, so that's what would need to happen. Yeah, you can always, yeah, so that's what would need to happen if you did it. Thank you so much. Thank you for that daily heart me. Appreciate you, friend. Let me know if there's any questions. Otherwise, yes. Yeah, it is a bit of uh, uncomfortable time period where you're slowed down and you're iced a little bit, but yeah, you'll get past it. So that's all I'm gonna say about that because I gotta be careful about what I say and don't say. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all, especially when it comes to coaching, poaching. I don't want to get in trouble by saying something whether it's misinterpreted. Learn to crochet. How you doing, Angelique? Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Eugene, Marcy, the crafty Gen Xer. Carla, thank you so much. Pharaoh Mom, how are you? Allow Ministry, Lady Exclusive. Thank you so much. Kim Love Jones, I don't think I said hi to you. Unwritten Unstoppable in the room. Shay Space, Sprays. Hello, friend. Academy of Early Horizons. Coach Jesse, Holly Q, Dr. Daryl, Miss K Latte, and Charlie X. Charlie X, her live was yesterday. Her birthday was yesterday. We had a good time chatting. We had a good time chatting. I was teasing her earlier. She said she want to live off the grid, so she is looking to live off the grid. You said, and that's over 5K. The official rule is 200K diamonds. 200K diamonds over the last 5 months. That's the official rule per month. So each month the clock is ticking. So you can't earn over 200K diamonds. You have to earn less than that over that 5 month period. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. So I know some of our friends left because they're shy. They don't want to. They're a little nervous, y'all. Y'all know we ain't nervous. We go live now, okay? So we have no nerves. All right. I love it. I remember when I used to earn lots of diamonds. You are still afraid. You are getting there. It's gonna come back. You are getting there. It will come back. Like I said, January slows things down. We're in a slow period. Things kind of dip down a little bit, Everything about January is one of those months where you kind of look back, you're like, interesting TikTok. Um, and so it's understandable because we just went through the biggest shopping time of the year. We just went through Live Fest, which is the biggest event on these TikTok streets, especially for live hosts and all the engagement that went into supporting people with the battles and helping people get on the leaderboard for Live Fest, as well as people spending money shopping on this app. And so there's been a lot going on. You got people who are taking breaks. We got people who have explored other places. I heard Miss Treetop say this, and I just thought it was brilliant in the sense that sometimes we go for that shiny penny, that shiny new thing, and recognizing that because we're going after the shiny thing, we're missing out on opportunities for growth and engagement on the current thing. So just kind of keep that in mind if you're going to go after the shiny new thing, that there's an opportunity that you may be missing out on here as well. Hey Amers, how you doing? Hello, hello, friend. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you. It says we combine effects for the better future. Thank you so much for joining. So just be careful in terms of what you're doing and what you're not doing. What I said yesterday, my 4 o'clock was a little bit about mindset. I was talking about mindset reset because I don't want you guys. Hey Mick, how you doing? Mick, you didn't change your name again. Mick May, the Pharaoh May. Hey friend, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Um, all that glitters is not gold. Don't they say that all the time, y'all? We've seen so many things come and go. Last time, I swear, that's okay. You are entitled to changes as much as you need to, friend. I'm thinking about going live this weekend for first, mainly because going to be freezing outside. Okay, I love that. What's your live? What are you going to talk about? Um, I think you, I think you were going to talk about. Okay. Horse training. That's right. You were the equestrian. Thank you so much for being here. Love that. You said I changed mine. Oh, I didn't see that. Dr. Daryl. Oh, a hypnotherapist. Oh, nice. Okay. Horses, yes, yes. Oh, wow. Dr. Daryl, I love that. Hypnotherapist. Let me look at your bio. Okay, hypnotherapist for women over 40, breaking limiting beliefs, getting unstuck, live the life you've always dreamed of. Start here. Love that. Look at you, friend. Hey, your live schedule needs to go in there. Just saying. You might want to put that schedule in there so people know you go live as well and that you do it in your life. Like that's something you're trying to do as well. It just took me by surprise to need to be safety, the need to be for safety, but I'm happy with the new name. Okay, friend, I love that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree. You don't want to have your whole name on here. I agree. I watched for over 300 minutes. Thank you so much in that level up, Spark. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the populars as well, Coach Rhonda. I will I can take out the last line. Okay, awesome, awesome. Got my note from the other day. Got your notes from the other day. Awesome. All right. So yeah, you guys know I talked about the bio. We talked about putting your live time zone topic, and we talked about maybe even put a web page. I mean, not a web page. An email. So just in case you get collab deals, people want to reach out to you, want to partner with you. That's something that could happen. Happens all the time. So just know that this is an opportunity for you to just kind of grow and build your community. And what I said yesterday, this is kind of the mindset conversation we were having yesterday. I don't want you to think, thank you so much for the trumpet. I don't want you guys to think this is overnight. Okay? This is not an overnight success story. All right? It happens for some people, don't get me wrong, those are few and far between. But at the end of the day, you are doing this for your future self. The future you that's going to show up and have so much growth and community and people who are coming to your live stream or to your content or wanting to partner with you or wanting to engage. This is your future you. This is a strategic plan. Anybody in business know what I'm talking about. Nothing about this is overnight. It is not. Ain't nothing instant. This is not ramen. Exactly. So I don't want y'all to think this is instant. And I don't want y'all to think it's gonna be easy. I don't want you to think that there's not gonna be some ups and downs. I don't want you to think that. What you're doing is building. This is the foundation. Any house, anything you build has to have a strong foundation. This is your foundational period. You're building, okay? You're growing, you're learning, you're doing this in a very intentional way. Q1 is a great time to build. It is. It is. Hey, Dr. Eric, how you doing, friend? And so yeah, so think of it that from that perspective. This is not about you all of a sudden having a lot of people in your room and things are growing and all this stuff. Again, this is about you going through this process of learning your room, learning your topic. You are building, okay? That's what this is. Hey, all, learn to crochet. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Nika Grace, I saw you fly in as well. Again, this is not about an overnight success. Thank you for that, Daily Art Me. And so as you do this, understand it's uncomfortable. It's not easy. You're still trying to feel your way through it. You're trying to get your messaging down. You're trying to learn the app. You're trying to learn the do's and don'ts so that you don't get restrictions. Thank you, Dr. Erica. All that is part of leveled up to level 14. Congratulations. Those are all the things you got to focus on in the beginning. Okay? So I don't want you guys to think this is overnight success. I felt compelled to say that because I don't want you guys to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow, in the future. We still here. We're going to continue to be here. Okay? Ain't nobody letting this gold mine go away. Okay? Just saying. They work too hard to keep this. Okay? So it's not going nowhere. We just have to kind of get through these growing pains. All right? But in the meantime, recognize this to be, again, a process. Okay? You said for sure. Absolutely, friend. This is a process. This is not overnight. All right? I gave the example. Trust the process. Okay? Even when it's quiet. Ooh, I love that, Susan. Yes, thank you for the shares. That's it. That's it. Trust the process. That's it. I don't want y'all to feel like, oh, my room ain't room and people ain't here. What's going on? Yes. You say, yes, Dr. Erica, we have to trust the process. We do. We do. That's what this is. Okay? So you're learning, you're growing, you're building. You're building something magnificent too. Okay? I'm just going to say it. You are building something magnificent. And you are growing in the meantime. You're growing in your content creation. Because that's a whole thing in itself. I'm just saying. You're growing in your live stream. Your live stream. We know this is a whole thing over here. Thank you so much, Unwritten. I appreciate you. This is a whole thing over here. You are growing. Okay? So as you show up, OMG, I love your earrings. You came in, friend. Okay. I gotta pause for the calls for a second. Let me pause for real quick. Guess what's in here? Hey, good afternoon. I told you I was gonna show my earrings. I showed them in my 10 o'clock. I love your earrings. Keep building because they are coming. Yes. You say you're hilarious. No, friend, I love my earrings. Let me show. Shaking my head. Trisha T has 73 people and they think it's TV. I know. She gets TV all the time. She is a cooking HTV what is it? A cooking network show. I appreciate you too, friend. Let me show y'all my earrings. I gotta pause for the calls real quick. She is on the screen. Yes, the people think it is television. Yes. So OMG, I shared these at my 10 o'clock. I actually paused my live because Coach Jesse asked about it. And I was like, okay, I'll show it at the 4 o'clock. And then Flora started talking about her earrings. And then Coach Jesse started talking about her earrings. And then Helen Q started talking. I was like, let me just go get my earrings, y'all. Let me just go get my earrings so I can show y'all my earrings. So I showed them at the 10 o'clock. And then so this is the red ones. These are the earrings. TikTok, don't get mad at me. I'm just showing these real quick. These are These are the red ones. So I gotta find an outfit to accessorize with my earrings. The earrings is the main event. The accessories will be whatever I wear with this. You said I love those earrings. Like thank you. These are going to be a whole statement, y'all. A whole statement. Okay. I don't think y'all ready. It's a whole thing. These are gonna be a whole statement when I wear them, and they're light. They may look like that. They're super light. That's lovely. They are lovely. Oh, you said I love. You said wow. Look at y'all. Yes. And then these are my earrings. So these are my out. So the earrings were purchased because my husband, we're going to South Africa for spring break. So we're going there. He said I can't wait. And so these are the other pair. I'm gonna show these. And so this is a whole vibe, y'all. So I gotta find an outfit. I gotta find an outfit to wear with my earrings. My earrings is the main events. The main outfit. So y'all gonna be like, what's up with her shoes and her purse and stuff? No, it's the earrings. It's the earrings. Oh, I love those. They are pretty, I think. They're cute. So if y'all get a chance, connect with OMG. I love your earrings. Connect with our friend. She is in the room. Make statement without saying, oh, I know. I want those earrings. She does have these. These are on her page. So super cute. Love them. Yes. So I'm gonna ping you, friend. So if everybody wants to connect, that is the artist because you create these, don't you? These are made from you. These are made. These these are not these are not just purchased. You make these. She make these are custom earrings. You said I do. So she can customize some earrings for you depending on what you're doing, your community, your room. So just think about collabs. So when I tell you guys emails, collabs, all that stuff, these are a thing. You guys can do that. So I want you guys to be intentional. You said you got yours custom. You did. Now those earrings were on her page. And I purchased. So I didn't customize those, but they were there and they're custom because of her having those already customized. So just know that that is something that you might want to check her out. Flourish got a whole custom box. So did Jessie. Yes. So that's what I'm saying, guys. And then I know Holly Q said she was gonna reach out to you too. So just know, depending on your topic, depending on what you're doing, who knows? Got some cute little custom earrings to go with it. So just know that that is something you can do. Flourish was saying she got them, and she said, I love the collab too because if I understood her correctly, there is people who in her community that want to purchase. There's an opportunity for them to purchase at a slight discount. So just recognizing that's a collab too. So just think about what you're doing on this app. You're building. You're building. Yes, absolutely. Hers are so cute. I went on the page and I saw the ones that you must have done for Flourish. The de Lis, is that it? Fleur de Lis? I might be saying that wrong. I know it's a French word, but essentially it's the symbol for like when you think about the saints. Yes, Fleur de Lis. Is that it? Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis. Maybe that's it. It's it's that symbol for the New Orleans Saints. It's that symbol. So you guys should know what I'm talking about. But essentially she had those earrings. I think you have those on your page. And so Flourish got some of those and maybe some other stuff too. I'm not sure if that's the only thing she got. But yeah, those are super cute though. So now I have to get myself ready. I got some earrings, some statement pieces. Now I got to figure out what I'm wearing with them. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, several colors for Mardi Gras. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Nice, nice. So yeah, I definitely love them. So I'm going to be wearing them, and I'll figure out the look to go with them. But they will be part of my accessories that I'm taking with me, and will be wearing. All right. Thank you so much, everybody coming in. Stevie Jones, thank you so much for coming in as well. Let me know if you guys have questions. Like I said, I was on a little bit of a soapbox. I appreciate your support. No problem. No problem. I was saying, as we're building, okay, we're building the foundation here. We are building. Know that this is part of a process, y'all. Okay? Part of a process. He said, beautiful. Part of a process. I don't want you guys to think that things are going to happen overnight. I want you to grow. I want you to think about ways to collaborate. Michelle, I need to message you. You're good. You're going to have to reapply to the agency. I'm going to message you. So I meant to message you yesterday. I'm sorry, friend. Watched your live for 200 minutes. Oh, nice. Thank you so much for that, friend. Thank you for that. Michelle, I'm gonna message you if you are still in the room. So don't let me message me if you're in the room. Message me so I can message you back. If you came in, I think she did. I'm not sure if she did or not. So I'll message her. So yes. So just know that this is a process. I gave the story yesterday, and at the end of the day, people people should see this as a strategic plan. You're not doing this for year one. Nobody's strategic plan is a 1 year strategic plan. That doesn't even make sense. When you think about strategy, you're thinking about it over the course of a couple years, 3 to 5 years in most cases, so that you can understand how to learn the platform, learn your communication. Practice makes progress. Yes, that's going to be my closing statement now. Remember, practice makes progress. I got to work through that. You said, hello, I'm new here. I have a question. What's your question, friend? Allow Ministry. Let me know your question. Thank you for asking and chiming in. Thank you for the populars as well. But the strategic plan is a couple years. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, friend. It is it's several years. So don't think of this as a year one and done. And all of a sudden you're gonna have a whole lot of money and everything's gonna be, great in the world. That's not how it works. So there's a creator I was talking about earlier, yesterday. So give me 1 second. Let me read this comment. When doing live and showing your product, how long do I need to stay on to talk about it? You know what they say for shoppable live? Is that what you're talking about? Shoppable lives? You're supposed to talk about the product for at least 10 minutes. That's what they tell you. Basically, how long do I need to talk about it? Yeah, about 10 minutes. Um, yeah, so if, yes. So if you have a product pinned, you're showing the product, you're talking about the product. If I'm talking about my neural gum, oh, this gum, and then I might pull it out, I might show you how it looks and open it up, and then, show you the neural gum. I'll talk about the back of the label and the health benefits. I'll talk about a little bit more. I'll tell a story about chewing gum. And, so before you know it, that 10 minutes is gone pretty quickly. You'll pin it. Hey guys, it's on sale. It's free ship. You're going to do all that stuff. So you'll talk about the product, give some features and benefits about the product. You'll talk about the deal that's happening. Thank you. Appreciate you, Nika. Appreciate you. Nika, are you going to do a do-over? Are you going to go live again tonight? You're going to come back? Nika went live early, y'all. That is so sweet. Thank you. You're so sweet. Yes. Okay. Nice. All right, friend. Nika said, y'all ain't going to stop me. I'm a little frustrated by y'all not showing up for my live, but y'all not going to stop me. So yes, so Nika went live earlier. She is doing her thing, y'all. She's part of the beauty niche. So she does makeup. You said, is that TikTok shop gum? Yes, it is. It's my guilty pleasure. I love the gum. He said, it's my birthday week. I may cry if I want to. I may cry if I want to. It's okay, friend. It's okay. It is getting better. I tell you, this is the foundation. Hey, that's a makeup metaphor. What do? The makeup, the foundation sets the tone for the makeup. The foundation is not what people want to see. They want to see the lipstick. They want to see the eyeshadow. They want to see the highlighter. They don't want to see the foundation. So this is the foundation. So you're adding to all that. Y'all like the way I did that, y'all? That was for Nika. That's what this is. That was for you, Nika. This is the foundation period. So yes, her birthday is Monday, y'all. So I just want to pop in and go get rest before my live. All right, friend. I appreciate you learning to crochet. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, so as you grow, it's gonna get better. You're beautiful. I have many wrinkles. Hey, I have a filter. All right. So, no, This is a little bit of enhancement too. All right, this ain't 100% me. So that's the beauty of this. You can turn on the filters and the effects and do a little bit of what do you call it? Camera magic. Okay. So yes, not all me. You said I love you. Thank you. So yeah, I was about to say I got my new light. Haven't tried it yet. All right. Well, today's the day. Let's see what it looks like. No need to play in the makeup. It's instant. Well, let me say this though. Nika does. She does some nice application. I'm just gonna say that now. I'm not a makeup girly. I put the lipstick on. I put the filter on. Hey, something you can use. How you doing, friend? Um, but her application, she will have you wanting to try to play in the makeup for real, for real. She really will. Because what she does from start to finish is just match. It looks great, not magic, because she's a beautiful girl, beautiful woman. But at the same time, just the way she enhances is really good. I think she means the filters are instant. Oh, a little bit. You gotta play with your filters, but yes. Filters versus effects. Effects are instant. Filters are actual filters that are on the screen. We'll check her. Yes, absolutely. Soda's doing so good with her makeup. Yeah, I've seen Soda in her makeup, although she had a mishap yesterday where she used um, nail glue instead of lash glue. Oh my gosh, it was interesting. I'm not playing. She's the ask her. I didn't make that up. I did not make that up for real, for real. She needs to go to the ER. I don't know. I haven't seen her today. Did she come live today? She ain't live right now. I haven't seen her. I don't know, but she used nail glue instead of lash glue, and she was like patting her eye, and I was like, "What happened?" Oops, that sounds like something I would do. Oh my gosh, yeah, that sounds like something I would do too. To be honest with you, that sounds about what I would have done too. That's why I said Nika works magic over there with the makeup because I'm like, what to do next? And I have stuff. Actually, I need to rebuy some stuff now that I think about it. But I have some makeup and stuff that I play with every now and then, but I haven't done it in a while. Okay, we need to co-host again. I You said I guarded her a bit last night. Doing co-host, not enough, apparently. You guided her. You guided her. I'm sorry. Yeah, you definitely need to talk to her. You all, I'm 53, and no one has really ever taught me how to do makeup. I know. You said I need a class. Nika, y'all gonna get a master class. I'm just gonna say, you are gonna get a master class. And she's so good and patient, and it's just her walking you through the steps, and she explains it really well too, and then talks about the different brushes. That's a whole class in itself. Understanding all the different brushes and what you use it for and how you apply it and all this other stuff. I was gonna show you guys really quickly. If you go, not that. Hold on one second. Let me turn this. Let me change my screen again. If you go into the enhance before you go live, there's enhance and there's effects. Enhance is where enhance is where the filters is located, and you can do smooth, your chin, the shape of your face, and your eyes. So that's just a little bit of how you can work a little magic on the front end before you go live. So that's what I was referring to. Those stay in there. I grew up without a mom, so learning to do makeup is my late 20s with a big deal. In my late 20s was a big deal to me. Oh, I love that. That's good. Um, the kids nowadays, my daughter does her own makeup, and she's been doing kind of makeup stuff and playing in makeup since she was about 14. I think I started letting her wear makeup, and I would buy things for her. Not the expensive stuff, but I would buy stuff for her. And so she just started buying her own stuff. Hello, friends coming in. Thank you for the populars. So she would start buying her own stuff and just applying it. So, she's in college now. And so when I've had like events to go to, she would do my makeup. She was my makeup person. So she would do it for our mama. But yeah, so I never really learned in that way. Because my mom didn't let us buy makeup. I was kind of sheltered in that way. And so for her, I was kind of being a little protective, but I was like, by the time she was 14, I was like, okay, you could start playing a little bit more in it. Yeah, so I let her do it well before I was able to start doing it. And then because of that, I never really learned because I was so late to the game. So, and then I was an athlete and you sweat and all this other stuff. So I really was just like, I'm not going to do it because of just the way my lifestyle was when I'm running and working out and stuff. So, but now I appreciate a good makeup person, a good makeup artist. And so I would say that. So yeah, definitely connect with Nika if you guys are interested in. Nika, what time are you going to go live? I'll ping you, friend. What time are you going to go live? Put that in the chat for folks if folks want to stop by and learn a little bit from your live stream. And anybody else, put that in the chat too. Who else is going live? Um, we'll stay on probably another 20 minutes. I was going to circle back a little bit about the person that I talked about earlier. Okay, 7 p.m. Eastern. Let me pin that. So if you guys want to connect with Nika Grace, um, she'll be doing her live later. And she goes live basically daily, so you should be able to catch her most days. I know she went earlier today, and then she usually is in the evening, so you can connect with her. When it comes to the person you said every day, yes, we're doing Legendary January, so people are going live every day. Okay, every day. Um, Coach Jesse, I know you talked about going live. You said that the weather's bad. So are you not just going to go live today at all? Anybody else in the room who's going live, put that in the chat for us. I know a few of you are still here with us. And so let us know if you're going live and what time you're going live, okay? Per mom bookshop. She is part of our book talk folks. So definitely connect with her 9 p.m. Eastern. She has some great books that she's read as well as recommendations. So definitely connect with her. You said something you can use. Oh gosh, you're going live regularly now. I'm going live tonight at 6 p.m. Central for Wellness Wednesdays. Tonight's topic, late diagnoses. Okay, nice. Something you can use. Put in the chat a little bit more about your live topic and how it relates to your name. Your voice chat. Oh, just voice chat tonight. You're gonna do voice chat. So voice chat is another way to go live, where you can just do audio, where you're just talking to your community. Coach Jesse, your voice chat is your podcast. Are you still doing your first season of the podcast? So put that in the chat for us as well. Lisa Di, thank you so much. Everybody who's coming in, I see some of you joining. If you're new to the live, feel free to say hello. I always want to say hi to my new folks. If you are new, so we can connect with one another. People are looking to grow and build. And I was doing a whole speech earlier about stay the course. Don't give up. You got this. Right? The podcast is in the morning. Okay. Okay. So what's tonight? Voice chat for what? What do you just play music? Music? You said, thanks for this good information. I'll be here. Elle shared the live. She did. Elle is awesome. She's in the community. She's that overthinker. She does the overthinking live. So you guys want to connect with her so you can get some overthinking motivation so that you don't overthink. You don't think too far into things. Just do. Tips for everyone on late ADHD autism diagnosis journey. Okay, nice. I love that. I was there last night. Awesome, awesome. There we go, friend. She's getting you right. I love it. Um, a little chatting, but music. Okay. Hey, Bia. How you doing, friend? I do overthink. I know, friend. Don't do it. Don't do it. Welcome if you are new. Lisa is wonderful. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for that, Marcy. Thank you for that. I appreciate the support, y'all. The dogs bark a lot during storms. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Doc, how you doing, Bill? How's everything going? How is everything going your way, friend? let me know. Appreciate you being here. How you doing, Sandria? Thank you so much. Good, thanks. I have lots of anxiety. Hey, that could be a whole live topic in itself. Okay. That growing and growing. I love it. I love it, friend. Yeah, that could be a whole topic in itself. There's a lot of people you come on here and you don't know what to expect. I mean, there's all the different things that you need to learn and understand, and it can stop you from making forward progress. I tell people all the time, that overanalysis becomes paralysis. And so at the end of the day, you just can't let that stop you. You got to keep going. It's easy to give up. And so I was about to tell the story about the person. Thank you so much. Do it scared. Do it scared. And in my other saying, practice makes progress. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. That is not what this is. You are growing. And so I was giving an example. Yes, practice makes progress. That's it. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is. This is not an instant success. You're not going to be all of a sudden, have a viral situation with your live streaming, your content, everybody's coming in. You do need this early stage of development where you can learn what your topic is about. You can kind of perfect that in a way that you're confident in what you're saying. You know how to engage with your audience. They know how to engage back. They're answering questions, they're sending stickers, they're connecting and engaging. All that is what you need to have a successful live. Because as people come in and connect with you more, then more people are going to come in and engage further. So you need to be able to do the early part of learning your topic and connecting early before you have your room that's rooming. Okay? So keep that in mind. This is fundamental. Okay? This is the foundation work. In horse training, we say consistency. Yes, we do. Where's my consistency and engagement sticker? Let's put that out there for folks because that's what this is about. This is about being consistent. Okay. And so I gave the example yesterday of the person who had much success on the YT, and she's grown. There we go, consistency and engagement. That's it. Yeah, on the YT, she had much success. My husband always watch. He has like a handful of YouTubers he loves to watch, and he'll do his little walks after work, and he's listening to them in their ear. Sometimes, on occasion, he'll listen to his wife, but not all the time. He don't always listen to me. So, but he does listen to a couple of them, and he kind of likes their topics because they're giving tech advice and stuff like that. And so, with that, he shared this story of a YouTuber. Her name is Monique Hinton. I'll give you her name. They looked her up. She has over a million, probably 1.5 million subscribers. She started in 2018. So now we're talking about someone who started 8 years ago. So it's been a journey. That just didn't happen overnight. Okay. And she gave a testimony. Yes, I follow you. Follow her channel too. I mean, probably all of us is probably following her channel. But yeah, so she gave a testimony. She is good. She is good. And what I want to point out is if you look at her earlier content, she wasn't an instant success. She wasn't. She was growing. She was trying to figure out her rhythm. She was helping people. And she wasn't perfect. She was a person that thank you for the follow, Fred. Monique Hinton. Monique Hinton. And she was a person where if you really look at her, she's not, if you look at her now, you're like, oh, Monique, you good, girl. Look at you. She's talking, she has a little New Orleans accent. But in the beginning, she was like, she has a little bit of an accent in a lisp. And so the lisp didn't hold her back. Her accent didn't hold her back. She was like, you know what? I'm just gonna come here and do this. And you can see if you go through her channel how much she's grown over the years, how much she's blossomed. And that's the point of this. This is not somebody who had an instant rise, but over time, people respect her, people love her content, they love the value she adds, the great tips and strategies she's sharing. And that's what's most important. And so she's been able to build a community doing that. So she gave the testimony recently where I guess her original career field was nursing. and you have to renew your license. And she made a conscious decision that she's not going to stay in that profession. And so she shared that as a testimony to say, you know what, I just got in the mail my notice to renew my license, and I'm not doing it. I don't need to. I've now came to this point in my journey that that's my past. I don't have to do that anymore. And so again, that didn't happen overnight. That was essentially her putting in the work, putting in the time, the effort, growing, and realizing that, okay, now I've gotten to the point where I can say, this is what I'm doing, and I'm here now. And I'm sure she has multiple streams of income through endorsements and other collab deals that she's doing, as well as her channel being really successful. So that's us. That's all of us. Okay? So keep that in mind, keep that in perspective. This is a process, friends, okay? I don't want you guys to sit back and be like, oh, my room isn't rooming. It's torture. It is torture when your room ain't rooming. It is hard. I don't deny that. I've been there, done that. And this algorithm is ups and downs. I don't say that that's not necessarily the case. But as you practice this, as you get better, as you collaborate with others, co-hosts, guest panels, all the things, that's going to drive new visibility, new people to your room. And because of that, you will start seeing more people come to you, learn from you, grow from you, and you will continue to grow. Okay? I just wanted to make sure I said that to you all. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I want you guys to not take this lightly, that what you're doing is fundamental. Okay? It's the foundation, like a makeup palette. It's the foundation. Okay? So just know that that's part of what's happening here. All right? We got some folks that are going live as we speak. We got some people who are going live. Voice Guru, are you going live again tonight, friend? I know. I think you did earlier. Did you do it earlier? So the daytime is hard for me. I want to come around and visit, but when I have the midday meetings and some other things that's happening around the house, that I just don't get a chance to pop in the way I want to. Yes, I'm going live again tonight. All right. So I'm hopeful. I'm gonna try to do some rounds tonight. Um, Our friend Coach Chantel, she is live. Our friend Dr. Michelle, she is live. Trisha T got something on the stove. She cooking something. The lid is on. I don't know what's under that pot. So she got something on the stove. Um, D Designs, D Digital Designs, she is live as we speak. Glow's live. And then Lisa live, she just came on too. So she's doing her live. And so just know, guys, this is a process. Great Faith, thank you so much for joining. This is a process. I don't want you guys to give up. It takes time. And so just know that you want to stay at it, and it will get easier. Really quickly, I have not talked about the agency in a couple days. If you are interested in the agency, there is the board. It is a free program. If you have gone live and done, I tell you guys, get those first 3 lives out of the way. You're welcome to join the agency. It's a free program. I do one-on-one meetings with you. Um, I do a Zoom meeting that happens on Sundays at 6:30. We meet as a community. I do lives twice a day, so you can come in and ask questions and connect with me. I'm available. We're also have a school community. I'm available over there. You can connect. You get content information over there. You can collaborate with other live hosts that are in the agency. We also have group chats here on TikTok, as well as so the group chats where you can share your content, share your live stream. So are you an agency? I am an agency. I am an agency. I'm a creator network owner slash manager slash agency. I'm all the things. So yes, I am it. And so we're growing. We are building community. It's really exciting. Oh yeah, I like you. I appreciate that, friend. So as you guys go, so as you start your live journey, you're going live more frequently. You're welcome to join. Um, TikTok has some rules, so I share what I offer. Not all agencies are the same. I tell people, do your research, determine what you're looking for. I help people with their life journey. I want you to build. I want you to build your community, build your business, do all the things to make sure that you are growing. Um, And the only thing I ask in return is that you go live. Okay? That's the goal. You're going live. You're making this part of your way of communicating and sharing with other people. So you are a live host. So that's what I ask. That's what TikTok asks of you. Um, TikTok does have some rules about who can join. So first of all, you do have to have live access and you have to be going live. So that's first and foremost. You cannot belong to another creator network agency. So there's one per person, only for one account. So keep that in mind. One account, one person. Gotta go charge my phone. See you later. Okay, friend. Um, and then one person, one account, and then also make sure that you are not in violation or restriction at the time you apply. Make sure that you have not earned too much money. We talked about that earlier where the question came out. You can't earn too much money. $5,000 over the last 5 months is too much. TikTok says you don't need an agency. And so just keep that in mind. You also have to be in the US or Canada. Those are the rules to join the agency. Okay. So let me know if there's any questions. I'm staying on for about another 5 minutes. I'm about to get off. I would have done 2 hours, 2 hours live. Um, my 2 hour live, I think because I'm sick, 2 hours is seeming like 2 hours. No, the last 30 minutes feel like I'm hitting that wall. When I get to 90 minutes, I'm like, and then I talk a little longer, and then it gets to like 20 minutes. I was like, okay, now I gotta stay the rest of the 20 minutes. So that's what's happening, y'all. Because I looked and I was like, oh, 140. I did an hour and 40 minutes. Now I gotta stay. so, so keep that in mind. It goes quickly up until a point. And so after, at some point, you're feeling like, oh, all right, y'all. It's almost time to go. Cindy, thank you for joining. Marcy, Sabrina, thank you so Sandrina, thank you so much for being here. So would I need to contact you before I go live for the first time? Um, no, not necessarily. What you mean to join the agency? So wait a minute, Marcy, you haven't gone yet. So once you start going live, that's the key. You want to start going live. And so get your first 3 lives under your belt. Yeah, so get your first 3 lives under your belt. What I tell people, share your live out. Because here's the reality of it. We have a strong community. People will come in, support your live. Keep in mind, you're supporting their live, they're supporting your live. That reciprocity kind of is happening as well. But at the same time, you're building a community surrounding your topic. Thank you so much for the heart puffs surrounding your topic. And so ultimately, people have to be interested in your topic. And the people who are interested in your topic are people who are already your friends and followers and people who you want to intentionally build and bring into your community. So maybe you're going to lives that focus on horse training, and other people who are doing that already are there because they're interested in that topic. Or maybe you are you know, engaging in content based on that topic as well, and connecting with people who are in the comments, because again, they're in the comments because they're interested in that topic. So you're building your community. I will tell you this: going live, as you go live and you build community, you'll get more people interested in your topic. Um, again, because you're talking about horses, I'm assuming you're probably gonna show the horses and be out in the what's the proper word? Steed? Is that it? Steed. The horse pen. Is that what it's called? So I'm trying to think of the language. Girl, look for me. I'm going to run in like a herd of horses. I love it. Oh, I love it. So yes. All right, friend. That's what it's all about. So you're gonna build your community. That is what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna be awesome. I don't want you guys to be nervous or afraid about this. In the beginning, it's a little awkward. You're talking to yourself, but I feel like I'm talking to y'all. I feel like I'm looking out into a room full of people. That's how I feel now. Like this is not just me talking to myself. But I will say, I say this all the time. Hey, Steph, how you doing, friend? I say all the time. I when I do this, I'm talking to my best friend. I'm talking to the person I love the most. The person I love the most in this world. There's nobody I love more. Not my kids, my husband, nobody. Nobody I love more than me. So when I look at the screen, I see me. And I'm like, oh, hey, friend. And so that's the way you have to look at it. I know it's nerve-wracking at times, but you got to look at this like, okay, we're we're having a conversation, and I'm being honest and authentic and being myself because I can do this with myself. And then meantime, there's people here listening to me have this conversation. So that's the way you should look at it. Don't be, nervous and afraid because you're talking to yourself. You say, go live. Go live. Absolutely. I love that. Go live, friends. So, and to that point, it is 2 hours. 2 hours. I've done 2 hours live. So let me say this. I am going to get off. Um, Feel free to collect any points that you have. Why's my heart me not showing up there? Where's my heart me? Interesting. Where did my heart me go? Do y'all see my heart me up here? We see it. Oh, I don't see it. Interesting. TikTok is getting a little glitchy. They're about to change the heart me. You never know with TikTok. They may be changing that feature. I don't know. That's the way I think. When glitches happen, there's usually something else that's about to happen. So I don't see my heart me though. It's not there. You have a wonderful evening. Thank you, love. You're welcome, friend. You guys see it. All right. Appreciate y'all. So I was going to say claim your points. That's why I pointed and didn't see it. So claim your points. Something glitchy is going on. It is. Something is definitely glitching. So definitely claim your points. I wouldn't be surprised. Like again, it's probably an update happening, which is fine. They said a update is supposed to be happening tomorrow. Anyway, so keep on the lookout for that. But claim your points, everybody, and I'll be back. Thank you all for the watching, the liking, the sharing, the comments, the gifting. Thank you so much. And remember, practice makes progress. I'm going to get that down. I'm going to get it down. All right, friends. Appreciate y'all all. You said whoop, whoop. And I holla. That was for you, Carol. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, friends. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support with the live. You guys are awesome, awesome sauce. Thank you for coming in. Practice makes progress. Don't forget it. All right. Bye-bye.